All right. Yeah. So third time's a charm. We're going to leave off, start where we left off. We just killed Hogger. We just finished up Elwyn Forest, basically, in my book. And this time right here was the ending time. I just stuck around for a little bit. But the 1 through 10 was 1 hour and 52 minutes. It's not the best. My best time is 1 hour and 48 minutes, so it was a little bit long. But the goal here now is to move on to doing the content after it, right? And when I say that, basically one thing that I really haven't got down solid is essentially everything in the 20 to 40 range that I'm not as familiar with in terms of optimal strats that I can use. And that's in terms of just like leveling as efficiently and as cleanly as possible. Um, so that's kind of the goal of this video. Kind of give you some ideas. I mean, I've done this section quite a bit, so it's pretty straightforward to me, and it kind of give you an idea of a few things. But hold on. So I'm not rushing it. I'm not speed running it. I'm just in general leaving this timer on just to kind of see where I'm at. So when I come here, the first thing that I will do is pick up Westfall Stew. And did I accept that quest? Hold on. Collector's schedule. Where do we turn? Oh, that's back in. No, we didn't get the. Okay, so sometimes you might get lucky and you might pick up Furbolg's Deed from Elwyn Forest, just off of. I forgot what creature it's from, but I did get a quest called the Collector. It's from some collector schedule, gold schedule, something like that, and you can pick that up in off Furbolgs, I believe, when you're killing Hogger, those guys. And so I did get that, which we will be going back to Goldshire instead of flying directly to Stormwind. So that'll be nice. Start getting spammed by work notifications. I should kind of ignore those. Anyways, what you want to do is, we're not actually doing Westfall Stew, all right? Westfall Stew is a horde quest, things you have to pick up. Now, I mean, if you plan on being in Westfall for leveling, keep it. Just keep it, because by the end of a play session, you might be able to get those items, which is fine. I personally don't see the value in picking up that quest for what I'm trying to do, and that's trying to get to 60 as quickly as possible. Anyways, so where we left off, what I'm going to be doing is turning in a couple quests and doing some travel, and that's what this section is pretty much going to be about. It's predominantly about travel. So what we're going to do up here, and I should probably kill a few things on my way. By the way, if you guys didn't see it, I did live stream my guild's private server last night. We were doing Molten Core. We finished it. Yeah, we finished it. We killed what's it called? We killed Rag, which was nice, and I got #1 DPS on it, which I'm happy about, but I shouldn't be, because our guildies should be doing more damage than me. I'm just saying. I'm a Warlock. Warlocks are okay, and later game they're really good, but early on, not so much. All right, so I'm just turning this in. That's literally it. And then we're gonna grab a Swift message. Ooh, inventory. Where's a vendor? You a vendor? You're a vendor. Look at all this stuff that I picked up, and some decent high quality drops too, like these things. Weapons definitely sell for a good amount of loot. Tough jerky, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. So I'm doing this for leveling purposes. Normally I would sell this or send this to a bank alt so that I could sell it while I'm leveling, but since I'm not, I'm just gonna vendor it because I just don't care. That should be good. Let's pick up the quest. So this quest right here is actually really solid because it takes you directly to Stormwind. If you don't need it, if you didn't kill Hogger, if you didn't do any of that, you can go straight to Stormwind, and the series of quests where you go talk to people, come back to Sentinel Hill, is great because it gives you some quick experience. Oh, look at this guy right here. Mr. Was that Kalimdor's Revenge? I'm pretty sure. Ret Pally. Oh, he's actually a spell damage guy. Okay, but is he doing it right though? No. Yes, he is. Interesting. Well, kind of like a mix. I think tier 2.5 is actually pretty solid. I'm actually going to take a screen cap of this real quick because one of my guildies is... hold on. I'll save that. I'll just look at that later. One of my guildies is a moderator on a couple Ret Pally discords, or just Paladin discords in general. And he gets a e-boner off of Spell Power. What am I doing? Spell Power Paladins. Anyways, once you are done picking up that quest, we're going to hearth back to Goldshire because we have a couple quests to turn in. And that should be pretty nice. And actually, we'll hit level 11, 100%. And if you were actually keeping track of this, and you wanted to continue your speed run to level 11 or level 12, which some people do, you would have hit it for sure doing this. I'm picking this up. This is my Warlock level 10 quest, which is awesome. And I didn't talk about it because, again, I was trying to rush last time. I'm not going to pick up Curse of Weakness. I have no interest in picking it up while leveling. To me, it is a waste of gold. I'm stingy while I'm leveling up because it's just how I normally play. But normally it doesn't matter for Warlock, right? I mean, you're gonna get a free mount, and the way I always treat. Sorry, I'm just pulling everything out of my bar. The way I normally treat my. Did I get anything? I forgot. No, I don't. The way I normally treat leveling up, I only ever pick the spells that I know I need to use while leveling, and then I get everything else later. And the reason why I do that is because normally you don't get a free mount. And so I think, what am I at? I'm at 30. Oops. Okay, fine. Normally you would have to save, but if you're a paladin, you're a warlock, whatever, you can be a little bit less stingy. But even so, I mean, Curse of Weakness, you don't need that. So Collector, again, is a quest we picked up over doing the Hogger area. Quick experience. And then Wanted Hogger. I'm going to pick up Staff, and I'm going to show you why in a second. There we go. Level up. Awesome. And I'm going to pick up Manhunt. And that's important. Normally you don't. So I'm going to go ahead and run to Stormwind now. So, two things. First, Staff. You learn them in Stormwind. So picking it up here is great because I have like a shitty dagger. So we're going to pick up the Staff training, get a stat stick going. Looks fabulous, absolutely fabulous. The other thing is I have not put any talent points. Okay, well, I mean, I hit level 10 as I was leaving the Hogger area, so I didn't focus on putting points in. But both of my points going into improved corruption. Now, there's a lot. Actually, I was talking earlier today on the Warlock Discord, the official Warlock Discord, about what talents you want to go with while leveling. And a lot of people used to have that methodology. I need to turn that off. Necrosis is a great add-on, but it can be really annoying really fast. Basically, a lot of people will recommend that you put 3 points into improved corruption, and then roughly your cast time is equal to the GCD. I disagree with that, especially if you're duo leveling, which I plan on duo leveling. I think you should put 5 of 5 in improved corruption, because you got to keep in mind, yes, casting it is equal to a GCD, but you also have the GCD that's tied to casting that spell. So you're basically spending 2 seconds casting it and then to start dealing damage when with 5 of 5 in corruption, you cast it immediately. Damage begins immediately. Your ability to get in and out of the out-of-combat MP5 starts faster. I think just in general, I mean, like, all of that aside, the sole reason I would pick it up would be mobility. You just have that extra mobility. And if you're playing with another person, like I'm planning on leveling with a warrior, I mean, he doesn't need to cast anything. So to me, the onus would be to pick something like this up. Also, if you are planning on leveling with a partner, consider not picking up Improved Drain Soul. Normally you do, but that's just my own personal view on things. So turn that quest in. We are going to do a big old circle of things that we need to do. First, come in here. I'm going to grab both. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. And then equip. Oh, god damn it. Vendor. And actually, you know what? I'm also going to vendor this stack because I don't need that much bandages. Okay, so we're good there. Now, we're going to go over here, do this little quest here, then up here, and then we're going to go start our Warlock class quest. Now, by the way, this stream, it should only be about an hour and a half. I have some guild stuff that I plan on doing. Little guild meeting, and I won't be streaming that, probably. But, we'll get some good stuff done. Definitely going to finish up my Voidwalker quest. That's going to be great. Once we get that Voidwalker quest done, we can just continue through the path. And I'm going to show you guys a couple juicy secrets on how I get around pretty quick. So, that'll be good. So yeah, again, all this right here is about travel time. Just going back and forth. Did we forget something? I feel like I did. Did I forget something? No, I didn't. I thought we had one other quest to turn in. Did I miss this quest? Where's task? Oh shit. I did forget it. Holy crap. That's in Goldshire, right? Yeah, I did. Oh well. I'll do that on my own time when I get off stream, because I shouldn't have missed that. Oh well. That's lessons learned. I've done this so many times that I should not have forgotten that, but whatever. Don't really care enough. But that particular quest line does give you some pretty good experience as you're going through. Man, it just always boggles my mind how many people are playing on these private servers. Let me see. 4,230 people. And that is with North American realm population. Normally, you always have more people during EU times. And EU and Asia. EU and Asia definitely have a larger quantity of players. Gotta level up my staff. But yeah, so while we're traveling, what I like to do is focus on putting 5 of 5 into improved corruption first, if I'm duo leveling with somebody. And then it goes straight into improved life tap. Life tap is such a good ability, but it's such crap early on. It does nothing. I mean, it's one of those abilities where eventually it becomes absurd. Just because of its scaling with spell power. Like if you're in pre-raid best in slot, when you life tap, you're taking out like a quarter of your health to get mana back. It's super strong, super strong. And I couldn't even think about like full best in slot, MC, BWL, AQ, what it would actually start looking like. But gonna get you a lot of mana. Anyways, so once you get that, I then go straight down to try to get Improved Voidwalker. Super helpful. It just makes leveling such a breeze. So easy. Man. So the next step to this travel time, we are going to go to, we're going to go back to Sentinel Hill. And something that I wanted to try is, and I'll show you once we get on the flight path. But basically, there's two ways that you can kind of approach this part of leveling up as a Warlock when you're doing your level 10 Voidwalker quest. You have to go all the way back to where you killed Princess in Elwyn Forest, which is super far. Way over here. And, you know, yes, you want to go to Sentinel Hill after you come to Stormwind for the first time, because you get like a quick, like 800 experience, 900, 1,000, somewhere in there. It's worth it because it gives you like a fifth of a level just by this quick travel time. The question then becomes, how do you get all the way to the pumpkin patch so you can get your Voidwalker quest done? You have a couple options. I mean, you're gonna be here, right? You could either run up here, cross over the border through the river, and then run along here all the way here, which kind of sucks. Because a couple of reasons. One, it's a huge walk, and you're gonna run into mobs like the entire way. Aggressive mobs, not passive. The other option is to just fly back to Stormwind and then run out here and go this direction. And honestly, the way that I've done it the last 2 times has been from Sentinel Hill along this route, but I'm thinking actually flying back to Stormwind would be faster, and then just running through Goldshire. And honestly, it's probably what I'm going to do, just because I forgot to pick up that Elmore's task quest, and I feel like a dum-dum. I shouldn't have done that. Oops. Oh, man. It's been a long day. Anyways, one thing I didn't talk about before was the new spells I got at level 10. It's pretty important, pretty important spells that you get. Let me turn this in super quick. All right, there you go. 1,050 experience. And when you consider you have 8,800 experience, okay, it's 1/8 of a level, sort of. Close enough. And why is Stitches here? Somebody kited out all the way from Duskwood. Actually, that's not too far. Stitches, what, spawns like over here, somewhere in this range? That's actually not too bad. Except, oh no. Oh, there's a flight guy. Okay. I thought for a second that it killed a flight master. That's good. So, the spells that you get at level 10, super important. You get Drain Soul, right? Drain Soul, that's a thing. Super important. That puts certain spells in activation, like your Hellstone, which I love. I absolutely love Hellstones. In fact, while I'm leveling with my duo partner as a warrior, you know, obviously 5 out of 5 improved corruption, 2 into improved live tap, come down to demonology, and then my first 5 points are going to be 2 into improved Hellstone, which will benefit both of us, and then the other one is put the next 3 points into demonic embrace. It's kind of a split, because some could say that using your imp while duo leveling can be helpful or be great, but honestly, I've had too much success with the Voidwalker. I can't do it any other way. So I'm gonna put the other 3 points into demonic embrace, get some extra stamina, super helpful, and then the next 3 points into improved Voidwalker. And that's literally all we're gonna do here in demonology, I believe, until I get to 60. And actually at 60, completely get rid of that, because I'm going to be SM Ruin. And then after you finish putting those 2 points into here, or excuse me, let's go this way. So after you finish putting your points into Improved Voidwalker, coming back, yeah, they are doing the Nax event. come back. You still need to fill out 3 more points. So I would put them into suppression. That just helps immensely. If you can do it earlier, it's great. And honestly, most leveling builds suggest that. But since I'm duo leveling with somebody, I think it's probably better to just avoid it until you get to the point where you're at that level. And then, once you unlock this tier, Amplify Curse is huge. It's great. Improve Curse of Agony is really, really good, especially if you are mobile the entire time. The thing about Improve Curse and Agony is that it adds a lot to your damage, but the risk is that if you are hard casting Shadow Bolt, then you're not getting a full benefit from, God, look at this guy. You're not getting the full benefit from that talent because it takes a while for that entire curse to go off, 24 seconds. So if you are multi-dotting, if you are playing with another player, there can be some pretty big benefit to that. If you don't think there's the benefit, just go with a couple points in Fell Concentration. Maybe. That's something you really do later on. You have great options overall. What I would say to not do if you're duo leveling is to get Improved Drain Soul. Now, I mean, that might depend on what you're leveling with. Like if you're leveling with a Paladin, maybe. With a Priest, no, you wouldn't want to do that. Because at a certain point, you both are fighting for getting that improved spirit. And if you're playing with another damage class, you 100% don't want it because, I mean, they're going to be there to kill it. I mean, obviously you could communicate, like if you're in voice comms, Discord or whatever, the entire time, then you could probably tell them, like, hey, get off that mob. But if you're leveling with them for hour after hour after hour, that would become very frustrating very fast. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's this guy. Man. Anyways, so that is my suggestion in terms of initial leveling. So again, 5 points, 2 points, then go 2 points here, 3 points here, and then 3 points in Improve Voidwalker. Come back to Affliction, put 3 points into Suppression, and then start working on this tier. I would the way that I'm going to be doing it is putting 1 point into Amplify Curse, 3 points into Improve Curse of Agony, and then a final 4th point into Suppression, which will then unlock the next tier. Which, I mean, a lot of this stuff gets pretty easy, right? So 2 out of 2 into Nightfall, especially with the mobile dot methodology, instant Shadow Bolts, can't beat it. And then 2 points into Grim Reach, obviously. I mean, Grim Reach is just so good. Increases just your generic range. And at that point, you have a little bit of wiggle room on how you want to play. You could put another point into Suppression, which, gives all of your dots more chance to not resist. Or you could put 1 point into Fell Concentration so you get less pushback. It's really up to you. Actually, hold on. Let me look at something real quick. Manhunt, that's a collector. Okay, he's at the exact same spot as this quest. So then once you get the 5 points into there, Siphon Life. Right, pretty straightforward. Siphon Life, put 1 point into Curse of Exhaustion. I love Curse of Exhaustion. I cannot go without it. If you're leveling up on a PvP server, you gotta get it. I mean, it's just so helpful. Early on, it's easier. I mean, it's better because there's ways to get around it later on. But yeah, that'd be my suggestion. And then I think you put 2 or 3. 1, 2, 3 points into Improve Curse of Exhaustion. And then it opens up Shadow Mastery. And put 5 more points into Shadow Mastery, just straight damage increase. And then at that point, you can just move to Destruction. But I mean, like, really, I'm looking at early level stuff. That's probably what's the most important because as you develop your character, your class, things I think just become less dangerous. I mean, for me, like early levels, because I'm trying to rush, are the most difficult part of the entire thing. Are you waiting for the collector? He's already got his Voidwalker, so he's already done the quest in here. Yeah, okay, cool. Sup. I love when people... There we go. That's nice. It's great. I think people on private servers are actually pretty decent about being good at grouping, not trying to be complete dicks. I mean, that's not fully the case, right? Like, it definitely still happens. But, yeah, you know how it goes. The thing I will say is that sometimes on... See, look how little this gives me back. You have to sit here and spam it. When you're on a private server, you're there because you're dedicated to the game. Well, excuse me, another word. You're obsessed with the game. I don't think there's any other way of putting it. So, if you're obsessed with the game, I think you're probably more involved in the community. I mean, I think that's I'm making assumptions here, but I think they're valid. At least that's how my own anecdotal experiences have been. So you'd be more willing to have discussions, not just like retail. Just log in, LFG, join, no one says a word, finish up your dungeon, and then leave. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the guy. He's saying he didn't know there was a collector quest, so I effed it up. Unless he meant, well, he needs it too, right? So he probably didn't get the drop. It's not like he forgot to pick up the quest. But that's pretty cool. I really need to get a new chest piece, man. Like, I still have the Acolyte robe. The gear drops that I've been getting have been okay, but it's like the chest piece. It's terrible. Oh, hey, there's a collector. Oh, hey, invite him, invite him. Oh, shit. We had dots. There's only so much that you can do. But I do need to get the Serena person. I mean, the guy should have said something, man. Oh, shit, I need to get my drop. But I also need Serena. Hold on. Okay, everyone's respawning. I'll let him... Hold on. I'm just gonna kill this guy. No need. The dots will kill her. Bueno. Perfect. I can't spell. He's gonna hearth. I don't have hearth up. However, if I kill myself, I will spawn over here. So I don't want to do that. Okay, so let us. So again, this whole part right here is a huge time sink, but the value is 100% there. You know what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a good chunk of experience from turning in that manhunt quest, which was something that if you're playing a Warlock, definitely you may as well pick it up, right? I mean, normally if I didn't have to come back down here, totally wouldn't do it. Complete waste of time. Complete waste of time. However, there are a couple class quests. I don't know all of them, the level 10 class quests, but the ones that I would suggest that I do know, Warlock, which is here, Warrior. The Warrior quest is right here. So you have to come for Warriors. You have to go a little further. You have to go to the logging camp. And then you go down here to kill somebody and open up a chest, and then you come back here. So, I mean, if you're already running over here, you may as well go here. One thing that I talked about with my my leveling buddy, who's playing the Warrior, is that our plan, and I'm not doing it here just because I'm not going this far, but with the Warrior, we're going to help each other out just to get those quests complete. We're going to come here, and then we're actually going to, before we continue, run into Red Ridge and pick up the Lakeshire flight path. Eventually, you're going to have to do that run, right? We're just choosing to do it where I feel like it's most optimal. You're already over here, may as well do it, and then you can fly back. There should be nobody there at that point, hopefully, assuming everything goes well. But yeah, not too bad. Oh, man. Getting messaged from the girl. It's actually pouring most of the day here. Alright, so we are almost back. I'm definitely going to say that this felt a lot quicker than running from Westfall through the river and then down south. I think this is going to be the method that I'm going to use. See, this is why I'm doing this run, not to try to speed run it, but to see what I want to do, optimizations, things that I can add to my route. I don't need these, but only gives me 40 copper, which at my level, actually, I will take. Manhunt, I'll take it. Wow, I didn't even have wrists yet. That's terrible. Actually, you know what? Normally, I don't do this quest either. Cloth and leather armor. You have to go to the Eastvale logging camp, and you do get the well-stitched robe, which on a female character looks fucking sick. Wow, okay, you know what? Normally, I don't do that quest, but if I'm going to be with a warrior, may as well pick it up. If I remember, you don't really get a whole lot of experience from it, though. Like 200. But hey, why not? And it gives me a chess piece. I'll take it. Okay, so from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go turn in Elmore's task. We're gonna pick up Stormpike delivery. Actually, no, I'm doing this in the wrong order. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna get the Voidwalker. We're going to come back over here, do this, pick up Stormpike delivery, and then we're going to take the tram to Ironforge. Man, look at all these Warlocks. Shoot. Hey. 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 Enough of your nonsense. May as well keep a soul shard or two on me. Here's me auto-running, not paying attention. Boop. Get wrecked, son. Yeah, I can't believe I never had wrists. What else am I missing? No, that's it. Well, a wand. You know, I could cheat, by the way, right now. I mean, I have 34 silver. That's definitely enough for me to buy a lesser magical wand. But come classic release, that's not going to be an option. So I don't think I'm going to do it. I mean, there's really no... I'm trying to simulate what it would be like on release, and I can't get that by doing that. It'd be really good, though. What I will say about wands is that early on, if you have a guildie that you can shovel all of your either linen cloth to, who somebody's going tailoring and enchanting, and they do that kind of swap till you can get the wand, or somebody goes skinning, gets the leather, goes leatherworking, gets the items, disenchants all those items, and then levels it up, then yeah, you could totally have a wand quickly. If you don't have that as an option, my suggestion for you is to wait. If you're Alliance, okay, preface. If you're Alliance, your best option will be to wait until you're level 12 to 13, probably 13 or more, 14. It just depends on what time you get to. Assuming you're planning on leveling in Aberdeen and man, there's a lot of prefaces to this. Okay, what are you? Flame Shocker? Is that a player? No, it's an elite. Wow, okay. Anyways, it's probably from the Scourge event. I'm not really familiar with that. Oh God, what are you doing? Is he coming for me? No, he's just running around. So the preface here is that if you're Alliance, if you plan on leveling in Darkshore, then at level 13-ish, you can actually pick up a quest wand from doing the Bashal Aran quest line. I believe that's how it's pronounced. It's basically just to go talk to a night elf, kill some guys, kill some more guys, and then you get a wand. And it's not better than the greater magical wand that you can use at technically level 13, but it's better than nothing. Like, wands are huge. It's just like it makes everything early on a joke, in my opinion. But yeah. And I did get a new rank of Immolate, so Immolate is going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to drain your soul, buddy. Alright, let's go. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to move stuff around a little bit. There we go. I'll adjust my bars eventually. Like, the way I have my bar set up is meant for kind of a leveling perspective. Like, I have, you know, quick items, long-term cooldowns, and then just 2 bars for my spells. And then I have 2 over here, but you can't really see them right now. Voidwalker! Sweet. And then this will be the pet that I have forever. Until I get to basically 60. Unless I do a dungeon. In which case, you know. What is his name? Grakthick. Oh, dude, that is a really good name. This is Thick Boy. His name is Grakthick. I mean, it's not really, the spelling doesn't work nearly as well, but it'll work. It'll do. Is that the mob again? I think it's probably set to just run around, and if you attack it, then you'll get hit, and you'll die. I mean, I will die. Let me put it that way. And probably a 62, because it's an elite. Okay, so we're going to go up to Elmore's Task. Get that done. And then we're going to take the tram to Ironforge, do some quests in Dun Moreau, and then we're going to hit up Lac Modan. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Right now, I'm just like this is a stream, right? And I'm just talking to myself, stream of consciousness about what's kind of going on. And the main purpose is so that when this does eventually go up on YouTube, you guys can see it. Yeah, he just runs around. It's kind of funny, actually. Buzz, buzz. I don't know what I did. A friend of mine fucked up his foot. Oops. Hold on. Let me see if he wants to hop in Discord. Ugh. Sorry. For a good friend of mine, he fucked up his foot, I guess. Wait, where's the quest guy? Isn't he here? Elmore's Task? Is the quest... Oh no, is that him? Shit. Well, oh no, he's right here. Why is he over here? Is this where he normally is? This seems like a very inconspicuous place. Okay, anyways. Adapt, overcome. We're doing good, guys. Okay, so we are heading to Ironforge. We're going to do a couple things before we get there and when we get there, but we're not going to spend a lot of time there. That's all I'll say. because we want to go to Dunmorrow, finish up a couple quests, and then head directly into Loch Modan. See how far we can get in this 1.5-hour stream. I mean, we've already been at it for like 41 minutes. We've gamed almost 2 levels. We finished up our level 10 quest, which is honestly the majority of what this time will take, or what that 41 minutes was, meant for. It's here. We're going up to the front. Actually, what kind of sucks? 10-to-1 odds. My thick boy doesn't actually make it to the end of the tram. Usually they don't. Yep. See, there you go. Whenever you see you received item soul shard, it's because you were out of range with your pet that needed a soul shard. All right. We are here. Sorry for yawning. Okay, so I always do this quest when I first get to Ironforge. Always. It's pretty basic. We are using the awesome Tweet Wand. I will say that if you want to keep this, I'm trying to remember how you would use it if you can't target a rat. Actually, no, you can just use it generically. Ha! So yeah, if you ever want to use this and keep this and piss off your guildies while you're in a raid, just don't finish the quest. It's very simple. Just pick it up and then move on. I know plenty of people who done it. I may be one of them. All right, but for me, I don't really care. I don't need something like this. Oh God. I will, however, grind rep to Exalted with the Timber Maw because, fuck it, why not? Oh God. What? That's what happens when I'm just trying to do my own business. The Timber Maw hold, or yeah, there's Timber Maw hold to get that trinket that allows you to turn into a Furbolg. All right, let's go. Let us go. Sorry. Good friend of mine, he hurt his foot really fucking bad. I went to the ER yesterday. I didn't even know about it. And, yeah, some shit. That sucks. I haven't had to go to the ER in a while, but I am a regular because I get food poisoning really fucking easy. I don't know why. I mean, I always eat cooked food for the most part, unless it's sushi. God, sushi is the best. Okay, so when you're in Ironforge, there's a couple things you want to do. First, and most importantly, get the flight path. It's right here. If you don't have first aid yet, or you want to level it up, first aid trainer is like right here. Actually, physician. Yeah, it's literally right here. Super easy to get to, or just ask a guard. Coding castle. Okay. Got that. Jesus, I have not seen that emote in ages. Not necessarily the one that says Scuba Cop. You can't see it because my camera's blocking it, but the, actually, you know what? Let me just move my character in a straight line. So, let me go to my game. Right there. Scuba Cop. Usually, like, I think the ones that I used to see was like the QQ Patrol or something along those lines. It was always just kind of tongue-in-cheek. What did I just do? Okay, so that's really it. That's all we're doing. Did the quest in the tram, and then you get the flight path, and then we're coming out to Dunmoreau. And then once we get, oh, what is all this? Still more of that Scourge event. Pretty cool though. Like, this is, I think, awesome. I remember vaguely this happening back in original Classic, the lead up to and then the beginning of the Nax release, and it's pretty epic. I mean, you're involving the entire world into a single event. It's the same way with the openings, the opening of the gates of Ahn'Qiraj. Look at all of you. I am going to avoid that like the plague. Okay, so now that we are back into kind of a leveling mode, since we are actually going to go do quests, we're going to these two, Blasted Trogs and Public Servant. And it's just really good experience. 2 easy quests. We'll hit level 12 before we even get to Loch Modan 100%. Actually, if I can't get it from just killing things, I'll probably grind it out just a little bit, so that when we turn in those 2 quests, it'll give us a nice little bump. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot to deal with my demon. Torment. Be on auto. And then this is pretty much going to be me for levels and levels and levels. I need to loot a little bit more. I've been kind of avoiding it just because I don't know. I feel like sometimes when I'm on the private server, I feel like things are not permanent, which they aren't. And because of that lack of permanence, I end up not realizing that, hey, yeah, you know, I should probably still get the money for things. See, I'm just going to end up doing this, juggling these. I mean, at this low level, you're never going to pull threat from your Voidwalker. Trust me, eventually you will. But not quite yet. Come on, Void Boy, where are you? Thank you. I'm going to level up my staff. Oh shit. Critting all over the place. What is this? That's vendor trash. To me. Pretty good actually for the level. 81 armor for 2 at level 2. You know, I mean, I think that's one of those things that if you can actually get any greens early on, it's overpowered. Like you just turn into a rolling death ball. Like that 2-handed axe that I was looking at earlier, the one with agility and I think spirit. That's amazing. Like that's perfect for a warrior, right? I mean, those are 2 stats that I personally think are your top stats, especially from the 1 to 30 range, because you're looking at agility for crit, and I think is more valuable while leveling as a warrior than strength. And then the second one, spirit. I mean, you know, spirit warriors. I'm all for that. Spirit warriors are pretty awesome because you just get that out of combat health regen, increases your uptime. I'm leveling with a warrior. I don't think, I mean, I haven't really talked to him about it. I don't know if he's planning on going with spirit. It's a little bit different when you're playing with a second person, but you can do whatever works. And that's if you really care about stuff like that. I mean, you don't need to care. All right. Let's pick up these two. And then we're going to hit level 12 here pretty shortly. I'm just going to tag everything. May as well. Come on, you get on that. See, look at that. Just won't even rip threat. I'm okay with this. Oof. Probably didn't need to actually do that, but I don't care. All right. Well, you can take on that 1, and I'm going to go ahead and kill 4. I'm happy with that. Come on. Thank you. I'm just going to wand the, or wand. Yeah, right. I'm going to staff the rest of this guy. Oh, come on. What are you doing? I'm just going to kind of be really fickle with my mana right now, just because I'm almost going to level. There's no real point for me to try to get a bunch of resources back. Actually, I'm going to pull these back, because I am pretty low, so... Oh, fuck. Okay, fine. Fucking mage. This is why wand is just so much better. Here, you pick that one up. Good job. It's like getting an interest-free loan. Ding. Awesome. Already level 12. Super damn fast. I mean, technically we're almost done. Well, I need only bone snappers, but I'm gonna kill anything. I'm gonna fear this boy. Yeah, I like to see other classes besides hunters do this, and I think even then, warlocks would outperform just because of multi-target, multi-dotting. Especially when warlocks get wands. Don't have enough mana. Oh, hey, it's that same rogue from the tram. But we're almost done here, so we'll leave, and then we're going to head straight to Lochmodon. What are you doing? What are you doing? I will help you. Here, get on this one now. I shouldn't really be helping this guy. I will fear this one off of you. Buddy, try to kill these things at the least. Shit. What are you doing? Ugh. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to... Here, you kill that. Is he surviving? Fuck if I know. I will try to help if you try to help me. Help you. Help me. Help you. Did he survive? I'm actually kind of curious. He did. Good. I should get... Here, actually. Here, come here, buddy. Trade. Come here, hold still. There you go. I'm kind. I'm a benevolent god. What? He used it? It's not how you fucking use Hellstones, buddy! Oh my god. I'm not giving you another one. They're supposed to be emergencies only. That's what you use your damn food and your... Alright. Buddy. I think we're about done here with our relationship. Anyways, this is the last bone snapper I need. So, let's head out. Get out of here. Oh. What's up, new people in chat? How you doing? You excited for some low-level Warlock leveling? And this shit is intense. I'm just like... This is basically world-first content right here. So this is basically my level, like the way I'm killing things right now. This is basically how I level the entire time, and I'm even more aggressive when I'm with a duo leveling partner. You just can't beat that. Leveling staffs. What am I at? 20 out of 60. Whatever. Let's pull some more. Come on, Void. Help! Was that the one that's about to die? Okay, he's dead. I'm not going back for loot. Fuck it. Actually, you know what? My Voidwalker is completely out of mana and less than half health. Should probably pay more attention. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. And actually, these scrolls of protection, basically scrolls in general, I think are huge. And yes, I totally gave that to my Voidwalker because he's tanking, and I am not. Hey, I told you to... Oh, it's because he's low on mana. Okay. Sweet. So we got probably a good 30% of a level in here. Because I believe we were at 80% when we first started. And then we got the level. Actually, maybe no, it may have been less. Maybe like 20%. I think we were a little bit higher than that. Was that mage from before? Oh, of course, I get new bracers after I didn't have them for the longest time. Okay, fine. Works. Works for me. Gotta love that sweet camera angle. Actually, one thing you should kind of pay attention to if you are in this area are for some chests. There are a decent couple chest spawns like over here, up here, and I think sometimes you get one over there. But I'm not seeing any, so I'm just going to pass. I never go out of my way, really, for chests. I mean, I know where they spawn, usually, so I'll keep an eye out for them, but it's whatever. Okay. Turn in. Vendor all this sheet, because we don't need it. I'm just going to vendor that too, and this. Okay, so coming here gave us 1,250 experience for those quests, plus 20 to 25% from just dense mobs, like dense mob population. Huge, like just that's a huge amount. can't really do much better than that. So we're going to lock mode on now, and I will be killing everything on the way. I mean, I think if you're solo leveling, you really don't have to do that as much. I think you should, because it's good practice, but overall, it's probably better if you're in a duo. Do I still play retail? What's your name? Count? No, I do not play retail anymore. I used to. For the longest time, I probably stopped at the end of Warlords. Yeah, that's about right. I never played Legion. I have not played BFA. I've actually thought about getting back into it, but not really to raid. More because like I enjoy the story, the lore from the game, yeah, that's pretty much it. And I've kind of missed it. Honestly, either I do that or I can probably go find a 15-minute YouTube video that covers everything, right? Probably. But right now, really what I'm doing is I'm doing a couple videos here on this Warlock, leveling up, trying to figure out a good speedrunning strat. From 1 through 10, I have down pretty solid. It's the 20 to 40 range, which I'm kind of hazy on. I know the general path, but it's kind of figuring out the optimal, like kind of fine-tuning some items. And the whole goal in mind is doing it as a duo. So I'm always keeping that in mind as well. So this right here, where I'm killing all these things solo, I'm already ahead of where I think I should be. So I don't really have to be doing this, but that's kind of why. I do have a timed run from 1 through 10, well, 10 and a half, I guess, that you can find one of my previous VODs, or you can go to my YouTube channel in the if you go look down at the description section for the details. But it's all there. And I did 1 through 10 in 1 hour and 52 minutes, which isn't the best because my best time on a Warlock, which I think is slow. Compared to some other classes, the 1 through 6 especially. My best time is 1 hour and 48 minutes. So, not too bad. I mean, I think the key in general is that as long as you have a solid 1 through 10, and even like 1 through 20, everything else is just icing. Because the whole goal is to be able to get ahead of the pack when Classic Retail comes out, right? And everything else is completely dependent on you being able to get ahead of everyone. And if you can't do that, then you can have the best speedrun strats in the world, and it does not matter. And I am getting spammed by my girlfriend. She needs to chill out because I'm clearly doing something far more important. I'm leveling on a private server. But thanks for the question. What? What the? I think we're in the middle of a zone crossover. Had a little bit of that kind of weird phasing going on. Man, dots are just totally melting these guys. Am I planning on raiding in Classic or what? PvP? Rank 14 PvP? No. Yes. My goal right now is to raid in, and that's my focus. I love PvP. I reached rank 10 in original Classic, but my focus will always be raiding. And I do have a guild, and actually, I streamed last night my guild's own private server. Where it's just like instant level 60. It's for our guild only, and maybe some other folks. And we cleared Molten Core. Honestly, this pre-raid, like pre-retail release of Classic, is more to just trying to find players who we find are good for the guild. I'm our Warlock class leader, so it's kind of an opportunity for me to see some of our players go through that content. And it's super easy too. I mean, it's MC. The hardest thing, at least for a Warlock, 100%, is the threat meter. I'm fighting that the majority of the time. That's it. I'm not fighting anything else. Anyways, so we finished with Dunmoreau completely. We're only there for those 2 quests to kill things along the way. We're already 36% through the level. And then the next step, go and just pick up everything, basically. We're going to do a few quests here in Loch Modan. And usually I think you're like between 13 and 14 by the time that you leave, which isn't too bad.
What can I do for you?
But yeah, Count, if you want to see the content, I mean, both like here on the private server where we're raiding or you know, just continuing along with this private server leveling strat, just go and follow, man. I'm here occasionally. I'm pretty chill. I try to answer questions, so I do what I can because I can. What about you? You play retail? You planning on doing some classic when it comes out? You play retail? Yeah, yeah. You're not sure about classic? Did you play vanilla when it was retail? Or when did you start playing, I guess is the better question. God, stuck in the damn box. Oh, you started about a month before TBC? That's not a bad time, man. I'll be honest. You know, everyone's kind of hyped about Classic, but for me, I'm most excited about if they ever release the Burning Crusade server, because to me, that's like the pinnacle of World of Warcraft. Um, you know, uh, it feels like vanilla, with that feeling of a grand world. It's alive, but the raids are better. They're more diverse. The story behind the raids is a million times better. The actual classes become fleshed out much better. Like Ret Pallies become more viable. Balanced Druid, Shadow Priest, like hybrid specs become much more reasonable rather than the way they are in vanilla, where it's like, if you want to be viable, you have to be an extreme tryhard. Nothing against tryhards, man. Like, but if you've looked what's required to play a Ret Pally in Classic and do well, it's insane. Like, you're not playing an AP Ret Pally, you're playing a spell power Ret Pally. You're a Spelladin. Most of your gear is cloth, but you're doing really competitive damage. It's insane. Like, just go Google Spelladin and look for some more of the modern videos that they have out there for it. It's nuts. But I will say Classic is still wonderful. I would say it's better than retail per old Warlords of Draenor. I can't really speak for BFA or Legion. But yeah, that's just my personal view on things. Vanilla definitely has its own problems, right? And like just like you said, class limitations. It's like, if you want to play in a try-hard guild, you know, like, are you a warrior or are you a mage, right? Those are the only best in slot lists that matter. It's kind of annoying, you know, that kind of stuff. But you know, it is what it is. I like how people just run by and they just toss me buffs. Like, I have Power Word, Fortitude, and an Arcane Elect. It's nice. Fucking sick upgrade, guys. 1 extra armor. But yeah, I would say that you should... Oh, God, I just pulled a bunch. Give me 1 second. I'm actually... You know what? I'm going to focus... I'm going to take aggro from that one. And I'm going to kill... these two. Probably going to lose my Voidwalker. I'm going to have to run here in a second. Do I? Yeah, I definitely do. I'm out. Peace! Sorry, I can't kill 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't take on 1v6. I'll tell you if I was here duo leveling with my friend. Yeah, okay, of course. That's like the fact that I was able to kill 2 or 3 of them. Was it 3 or was it 2? I can't. 1, 2. Did I loot one of them? I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, it's good enough. Warlocks are so powerful. Leveling, just crazy if you use them right. Okay. Now we can go in and just kill everything. And then I'm going to target, and then he attacks, and then start on this one. Go over there. Dude, for days. Not bad. Ford Walker was kind of low, but to be fair, these guys are all level 11 or 12. In that case, 2 level 12s and a level 11. But we're already done with the teeth. Now we just got to kill. Actually, real quick, while I'm over here, I'm going to try to get some ears if they are here. No, somebody's killing them. Okay, fine. Actually, no, there's some available. I don't technically finish up this rat catching quest until later, but we'll get to it. Oh, that's a lot. That's probably why he didn't kill that pack. Let's try it. Fuck it. This is probably a terrible idea. This is a horrible idea. Shit. Oh, shit. These guys hit really fucking hard. I'm out. Peace. Please, don't stun. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Come on. I was spamming my healthstone. Shouldn't have died there. Oh, well. It's literally right here. No big deal. I did lose my buffs, though, so I am sad. Why do we have a 20-second res? I didn't, It's not like I... Those guys hit abnormally hard, by the way. I don't know why. And maybe because I'm a clothy, and I'm only level 12. Could be that. Oh well, no worries. Shit happens. And I did kill one of them. At least. Let me go see if I got a second. No, but he... Oh, well, no. Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up. Didn't even see that one. Actually, they're respawning around me. Oh, shit. Oh, come on, really? I have, like, no mana. Oh, fuck. Hello. He's about to pull. Shit. Man, I am super low. I'm probably going to pull threat from healing, maybe. Yeah, there it is. Jesus. Fuck it. Let's go! Go hard! Die, bitch. Crit for 40? What the hell? I should just go back and staff everything. Does more damage than my dots. Come on. Come on, thickness. Don't die. Aw, man. Thickness died. That's too bad. But we did kill everything. We had two of them dynamic respawned right on top of us. And then the other one pulled the other one by accident. Oh, well. No big deal. Cool. There we go. Oh. Is that mage? Oh, give me AI, please. these guys respawn yet? These are actually starting to respawn. So I'm gonna pull them over here. Good boy. Look at this rogue, struggling. I mean, I kind of feel bad, but I don't. He made the wrong choice. He chose to play a rogue, not a warlock. I mean, just warlock is the best class in the game. I mean, if you disagree, you're just objectively wrong. Like, there's statistics to prove this. Like, how many soul shards can a warlock or can a rogue, you know, absorb? None. Statistically, that's just like in favor of the warlock for sure. Hey guys, leave some for me. I only need 6 more scouts, and the scouts always spawn closer to the camp. So I need both of these. And this one. Fine. Normally I don't join groups when I'm trying to level like this, but better to have less competition, I suppose. And I don't need the ears anymore. Well, the Trog threat ears, which I think are teeth. Yes, teeth. LNE 3. Probably have to wait for that spawn over here. Stop inviting people. Our experience. Do you want any? Here we go. See? All 3 right here. Come on, thickness. Let's go. They're coming. There we go. Look at this warrior trying to hold threat away from my... Like, he's holding the 1. My Voidwalker's like, nope. How did you get the Voidwalker? Level 10 quest. Go to your... Wait, who is he a gnome? I don't remember. I forgot. Where do gnomes get their damn quest? Because you have to go to your faction-specific spot. And yeah, that's pretty much all I. That's all I got. That's all I got, buddy. Okay. Not complete starter. It's like their equivalent of Goldshire. I don't know the answer to that. But, you know, they will do. Oh, hey. Also, I don't ever understand this. Like, he's talking in spatial chat and not looking at, like, not typing in whispers. Like, come on, buddy. You can do it. I know you can. Okay, so once we are done with this, I'm going to be trying something that I haven't actually done before. And actually, I probably should have picked it up earlier, but there weren't many mobs to kill anyways. I'm going to see how quick we can get it done. And that is this zone's equivalent of like the Red Ridge Goulash. You basically just kill things and get their animal parts, kind of. Yeah, we'll do this one when we come back later. And in Defense of King's Landing, the second one we picked up is a little bit too high level. We are coming back eventually. Cool. That is a cool 1800 experience. Very nice. Already 75% through the level. And this one is very good food. Keep that. Get rid of you. Do you watching TV shows? You mean like in general or like right now? In general, yes, I do. So right now, like mainstream TV, I'm watching Game of Thrones. Obviously, right? You just can't get around that. And I watch a lot of anime, so no shame, no shame. I do. I try to tone down the weeb level sometimes, but you know, you are. Do you keep up with the new stuff, or are you just like some of the older stuff, or do you watch the new seasonal content? There's a lot. I mean, okay, not as good as last season, but there's some decent stuff right now that are out that I'm enjoying quite a bit. What? Why didn't I get a soul shard for that? Did it resist? When I say new stuff, I mean like it's still coming out. Like Return of the Shield Hero. I'm talking about Demon Slayer. Those kind of stuff. It's like it's still coming out. It's very new. Mountain Storm Pike. Is this? Yes, we want to pick that up. Rat catching, not done. Where was the other one? Oh, it's inside the inn. That's right. So you watch One Punch Man, Dororo, Black Clover. Okay, yeah, I'm watching all three of those too, by the way. Blood sausage, that's it. I'm going to make a couple bandages, get rid of some inventory space. So One Punch Man season 3 is no, season 2 is in my opinion it's a complete disappointment. I'm still keeping up with it because it still makes me laugh, but like compared to season 1, nothing. Like it can't. It's because I have this comparison that I struggle with enjoying it. No, I know. I figured you just made a mistake. Dororo is fantastic. Love it. It's great. And Black Clover is just complete trash. I'm caught up with it, but I'm recognizing that it's just complete trash because it's like if somebody tried to take Naruto and they made the main character yell and scream a lot. That's basically what that is. But my girlfriend likes watching Black Clover, so I make sure to watch it every week with her because, you know, we all make compromises. Oh. Last 2 episodes. Actually, so I am behind by 2 episodes because my girlfriend's been out of town. She just got back this past week. So we're probably going to we prioritized watching One Punch Man to catch up on that first, and then we're going to watch Black Clover probably this weekend. So I have not seen the last 2. I forgot where they left off. I don't even remember. Badass scene? Okay. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool when he learned his ability to like turn all like kind of demon looking with the black wings and all that kind of stuff. That was pretty cool. I will admit that did look kind of nice. Stray dogs? Bungo, Bungu stray dogs? What is that? I don't know that. Bungo stray dogs. Have I seen this? Okay, I've seen this pop up on Crunchyroll, but I have not seen it. What do you like about it? Like, is it like what is it? I don't actually know anything about that show. I should just change my stream name to like fucking weebs talking about anime, not actually leveling. That's okay. That's okay. This is fun.
You got my attention. Safe travel.
I'll check it out. Yeah, for sure, man. I've actually, I mean, I'm watching a lot of stuff ongoing, like 7 different animes right now that are ongoing. And I was actually looking to pick up another one. Have you seen Konosuba? I was actually thinking about rewatching it because I mean, I love Konosuba. I like sometimes, those comedy shows. What is your greatest anime, dude? You can't ask me that question. That's fucking that's really hard. It kind of depends on my mood, right? I mean, and there's always the classics as well, which you can always take into account. Easy, huh? We'll see. We'll see. What is it? You gotta tell me. You should tell me, because you already know. I don't know what my favorite is. Oh God, that's a tough question. I'll go through it once you tell me what your. Oh shit, I forgot. See, I'm not paying attention at all. One Piece? Is that a joke? Dude, I'm not fully caught up on One Piece. I've watched like 750 episodes. I don't even remember where I left off, but yeah, holy shit, that is intense. Um, I would really have to go back and look through some of the animes that I've finished to kind of get more of an idea on what my favorite is. Like, I have such a hard time answering that question. Honestly, One Punch Man season one was exceptional. Like I would probably like there's probably stuff I'm missing, but I would probably rate that as in my at least my top three. For a couple different reasons, right? The animation is just stellar, right? The pacing is amazing. They don't waste any time. The story is pretty unique and well done, but if you actually really kind of dig into the show and don't just look at it as more of like this, like a kind of a pseudo comedy, is it's actually like Saitama has some pretty deep issues going on, like internally. Like he finds absolutely no love in life anymore. He's I think he's depressed severely, and I think it's because of that the show is definitely more than just what's on the surface. Hold on, I'll read your comment in a second. Just trying to balance a few things. One Punch is an anime that I define like I don't really know what is so good and great about it. You still want to enjoy it. Yeah, I mean like it's an excellent show. I mean there's really not no. I mean like every part of it is done well. Like here's one thing I'll say. Like um, some shows are fun to watch because they are how do I put this? Like they engage you. Um, they're fun to watch, but they may have parts to it that are not the best. Like their plot kind of sucks. Like I will say Baki. Have you ever seen Baki? It's kind of like if JoJo and I don't know, fucking I'm trying to think of a good kind of cross between that. Baki is like I think it's terrible, but it's really fun to watch, right? Like it's one of those kind of things. So I think it's one of I think what you're saying is kind of along those lines maybe. Oh, finally a bag. Holy shit. Um, Actually, talking about that, uh, JoJo. I think JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is probably in my top five, not top three for sure, but definitely up there. I think the reason why it's so good is because of how old it is. It's just the show is completely self-aware. It's like it's making memes like completely fresh, dank memes when this was like being created in the 80s. Like it's based off of the manga, right? So I think that's probably one of the best parts about it. Are there any more animal parts over here? Shit. We only got one spider ichor. That kind of sucks. Oh shit. Am I late to something?
as
Oh.
well, so from what I've seen.
Hey, give me. I
It was
actually
bad. He's playing the same game.
kind of. Here, let me turn something down real quick.
Wait, who?
Sporkum. One of the
Give me
tribals just done
one
the same game
second.
as I am.
Oh. Have I just been out the loop, or have I just not heard that name?
Hey everybody, you guys can hear me?
Hey
now?
guys, I actually gotta go. I lost track of time talking about anime. Man, count. If you want to go and follow the stream, I would love that because I want to talk more
Alright.
with you. But I gotta cancel it here. I may pick up the stream later today because I'm gonna have to be gone for an hour or two.
Does anyone know if Noon
I've already
is
been
in?
streaming for an hour and a half, so that was really kind of my plan for today. So, thanks
I'm,
guys for
he's
watching.
drunk.
I'll see you next time.
He is either drunk or he's